Hello and welcome to Self-Critical, where this is a group of agoraphobic friends who come together to RP actually going outside. I'm your humble Dungeon Master, Andy Purcell, once again, and this is our group of helpless heroes. Say hello, helpless heroes.
Hello, helpless heroes.
Last time we left off, boy, what happened? I don't know. There was a bunch of people carrying a rabbit and a fairy dragon, and they were going to a hill with a goblin. And last we know, we was told, look out for some kind of house that's got feet on it.
It's a mobile home.
All of a sudden, we see a house with some feet on it.
Is this game?
And this thing is off in the distance. It's just barely coming into view from the fog that's just sort of ever present in this place. So you can never really see too far ahead of where you're going. Just barely coming into view. This house. Not really a house, more of a building, right? This thing has got like 3 floors to it. Give me a perception check.
I know. Oh, nice.
Nat 20.
4.
13.
6.
Okay.
So 24.
Yeah, 24, but I got nat.
I'm really cozy on the snail.
I'm just chilling 13.
You're chilling on the snail.
Yeah, I'm helping tote that dude. I won't pay attention.
You're in the back.
Yeah, I'm in the back. I couldn't
The
see through.
ranger and the barbarian are carrying the cage for the fairy dragon onto some improvised carrying sticks. With that nat 20,
24.
right, I would just go ahead and say, right, this structure, it's more than just a house, right? It is it's kind of a large building, in fact. And you, as it's walking your way, you see it kind of abruptly stop and kind of almost as if it's holding up its skirting, sits down.
And you feel the property values of this area go down.
You say that, it actually
Just went up.
went up about 20%, but just temporarily. When this happens, give me a perception check. All right, you're gonna see what happens, but we want to see how much of what you see what happens.
7. I've been really just
7.
comfortable.
Nat 20.
We traded.
So, as this structure, this large building, begins to sit down in the distance, initially you see just it rest. You hear the croaking of frogs. It's a swamp. Doesn't seem that.
Oh,
out
excuse
of
me, that was me.
place.
Sorry.
But then you hear more frogs. And then you hear way more frogs. And as you're just kind of standing there trying to figure out what's about to happen with that nat 20, you see what looks like the door to this place open up. And someone, now you're pretty far off, but not with a nat 20, this person, half elven, kind of familiar. There's sort of this fog. No, it's more of a vape. Just kind of bellows out of this door. You see this half elven fellow kind of step out. Kind of looks like Veneer.
Oh, snap.
They set out like just in the middle of nowhere, kind of just one velvet rope, two, 3 little posts, a little velvet rope. Like, you can't go past this. This is official. And then you just sort of see shuffling into the distance. You see this weird bounding through the air, and then another. And then another. And it seems like the whole forest, just beyond your distance of view in this fog, like it just seems like everything's just sort of jumping and bounding and leaping. And then you realize a very odd, uncomfortable number of large amphibian creatures seem to be amassing from the forest and the swamp towards this building. They look like well, from what you know, almost like frog people. But I mean, I don't know if it's forced perspective. They seem kind of small, but so does the building because it's so far away. With a nat 20, it looks like, based off of everything else, these are almost 8-foot tall frog people.
Holy cow.
And there's like, I mean, there's a lot of, there is almost an unimaginably long number of these frogs leaping into this distance. But with a nat 20, I'll say that you have gauged that this line uncomfortably goes to at least 100 of these frog people. And boy, I'm not saying these are attractive. These are some rather fat, bulbous, bullfroggy people. But what really stands out, that almost every single one of them is in some type of costume. Almost a cosplay of some type. And they're all forming, as they're leaping into range, they seem to start forming a queue at this velvety line that this person is standing at the entrance to this large structure that has sat down. And this person, whom you're pretty sure is Veneer, is checking badges as several large, fat, leaping frog people begin lining up in queue to enter this structure way off from you. Now, I'm not saying you need to do anything about that, but with that being known, what would you guys like to do in your voyage to
I'd like to ask the fairy
Telemetry.
dragon, what's all that about?
Sure. You ask Sir Talavar what's going on. Well, I can't exactly shade, but if I do recall, I think every now and then there's like a convention that may happen. With a natural 8. He's not exactly sure what's happening, but it doesn't seem too out of place. A lot of very large frog people are lining up for some type of important thing in some building, just barely into your rendering distance from you. Now, with just a little bit of, some of you can't tell, it looks very odd, but with that nat 20, some of these people, some of these frog people, they look like regular frogs. Some of them may seem to have like a skirt with like a staff and some type of tiara. Some of them may have some very weird looking wings on the back. They seem to be like, some of them may standing off to the side and like throwing things at each other, and some people may seem to be what looks like taking some type of picture, and then they're going back into the line and going back in, from what you can tell. It just seems odd and out of place, but hey, you're in the Feywild. Who knows?
Party.
What would you like to do?
Party.
Oh, we are in the Feywild.
Yeah. You want to go to the party and see if that's Veneer?
But we're carrying this guy around.
Veneer might be able to help
We
us
was-
get him out of the cage.
Oh, we within 120 feet.
How far
With-
away are we from
sure.
it?
With me being able to tell that
Message
that's probably Veneer,
Oh.
we probably are.
I can message him.
See if it's Veneer.
That's up to you.
I'll give it a whirl. I
Now-
want
I'm
to
gonna
find
take
out
out
if
before
it
you-
is actually Veneer first.
Now,
Okay.
before you do that,
Yeah.
I will say this. Veneer did tell us, just call his name. He will always appear.
Oh, that was in the carnival.
Right. That's what I'm going to
We
do.
don't know how
It's
far-
basically what the message is I'm going to go,
Well-
Veneer, is it you? That's all I'm sending.
I just want to say, do we want
And then
to...
you just hear beep.
That is a
Veneer's
house,
not picking up
or
any
that is the
messages
type
right
of
now.
house we was told not to go near. Do we want to interrupt that right
I
now?
just know
I don't wanna
Veneer
interrupt.
likes houses.
Well, I don't want to
Pretty
interrupt. I
houses.
just,
Speaking to Veneer may cause that interruption, so I just want to give you that warning.
but he could also probably help us get.
He's busy at the moment. but
I mean,
he can hit. He
I
can help.
would assume the fairy dragon would be a little alarmed if it was the witch's house,
Yeah.
because he seems to know about that. And this is just some kind of weird cosplay Hollywood
We was
frog
just-
thing.
Yeah, yeah, and I get that. We were just told to stay away from the house that walks or moves.
Well, so we wouldn't
So-
be going near it. I just want to know
This
if
is
it's
more of
Veneer.
like a duplex.
It's more of a skirt house.
It's up to you if you talk to.
Well, I want to. I want to find out if it's Veneer.
From what I can see from this distance, it does
Okay.
seem to look like Veneer.
As
I'll
you
do
guys,
it.
you guys continue to talk about this, but I'm going to address this. You want to message Veneer. What are you asking?
I want to know if it is him. Just ask, are you Veneer?
Roll a persuasion check.
I need a new dice. Here, get it. Thing. Persuasion. 19.
You send a message towards the person that you are pretty sure is Veneer, standing on the other side of 2 poles worth of velvet roping, as this person is allowing people access to a building. A few seconds go by. You can feel the sharpness and tension of this reply as you receive a mental response. Who is this?
Does it sound like Veneer?
It doesn't sound like Veneer.
Having
Yes, it
it
does?
does.
Okay, I will reply back who I am.
Character name.
Delana.
Delana.
Okay. Good to see you're still around. I hope you have fun on your journeys. It's pretty stern. It's pretty quick.
He's saying don't go over.
I'm not going over there, and I'm gonna tell him, well, Vladdy's doing good. We will be off on our journey.
Anyone looking from a distance can definitely see a very professional. You see a half-elven person checking badges and allowing access into a door. Occasionally, if given enough time, you will see a very stern
It's Veneer.
Yeah.
and a few frog people being turned away.
I just want to tell him that I'm glad he's doing good. We're off on our journey.
Okay.
I think that was his way of saying, don't come over here.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go up there. I just want to know if it was him. That's it.
I'm so
But
glad
with
you
that
got
being
that
said-
cantrip.
What would you like to do?
We're
Continue
continuing
looking for
on
the
to
hill.
frog.
Continue to drive on the
Or,
hill.
But not the
Not the
froggy.
frog, the goblin.
Now-
Jingle
Veneer's
jangle.
got the froggies. We got
Now,
the
I
goblin.
will say this, because he kind of, quote unquote, told us, hey, don't come over here. And that,
Do you remember which direction
Awesome.
the hill was? Or last seen?
There is someone who definitely can track that.
Yep.
However, if you just want to have a survival check to try to figure that out, you certainly can.
Two.
I've already rolled for the person who can track that. No one's asked at the moment, but that's up to you.
I got a 17.
Okay? Plus
That,
survival.
that's
That's what he rolled. Or
17.
that's total.
Okay, 17 flat.
well, it's 16 plus 1, so 17.
Okay.
Total.
So you guys see what's happening. Some type of structure. It has just kind of sat down in the swamp. It seems to be a whole bunch of frogs dressed up in weird costumes, going to some kind of thing. A few of them being turned away by some half-elf who at least one of you feels some type of familiarity with. You know what? We're going to leave that to their own devices. You're going to go where you need to go, right? To Lemmetry Hill. At least one of you feels you remember which way the Harengon person has said they should
Between
go.
the both.
And the Harengon agrees with you that you should be going in that direction. And very shortly thereafter, unless someone wants to add to this moment, you begin heading that direction, and very quickly you find yourselves at the feet of a large hill. There are several trees on this hill that seem to just sort of sway with a non-existent wind that seems to be there.
Have we asked the fairy dragon if he's hungry? He's been up on that tower for a very long time, hanging. Nobody's ever asked
only
him.
been
After
out
we
there
got
for
him
about
down,
2 hours.
no one asked if he's
Do
hungry,
you want to
thirsty.
ask him?
You know, we've gone on this journey
I
together.
am a bit peckish. It's been a few days.
We've got water or wine.
I would love a little bit of wine. That would be great. Hand it to him. The music begins playing. You hand him the flask.
Yeah. A little bit.
Oh, you hand him a bottle.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything to pour it into. He'll gladly drink from it. He takes a swig. He takes another swig. You think that's a little bit overbearing, but you know.
He's a little
maybe
thirsty. He's been up there for a
He
while.
does give it back though. You give it a little shake. You know, there's more than half left in there. Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
So,
Seems to have raised his spirits, but you are at the in fact, you seem to be at the foot of Telemetry Hill. You are greeted with the scent of sweet-smelling fruit at this hill. Damp, downy, silvery green moss blankets.
Honey's my favorite detergent.
A gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of this hill. In fact, dozens of enormous willow trees dot this hillside, swaying as though in a breeze, despite the absence of one.
Sorry, guys.
You find yourself at the foot of this hill that you see.
Is it down or is it up?
it's out.
Hill goes up.
No, you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. Is it?
Is it sitting or standing?
It is sitting.
Okay.
Looking at it, this hill itself seems to be approximately half a square mile wide. This is pretty big hill.
Are we close to the on the map? It has like a little path.
Yeah, you're
On-
right
are
there
we-
at the hill. And, as you're looking at it, you notice like a narrow, like a game trail, like some sort of things, like game, you know, animals. I've created some sort of natural trail that leads up this hill. If you want to try to follow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
it's kind of strange. I keep hearing this song in my head as we're running up this hill.
Oh
no.
I'll leave that up to you.
Stranger Things.
What would you like to
What
do?
are we gonna do with you?
What's that?
Hill.
I was going more. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster?
As we're kind of walking up the trail, I will kind of just mention to the fairy dragon.
Man.
So, you told us who imprisoned you. You never told us why.
Ooh,
It's locked.
you know, the thing
I know I'm
about
hearing the ghost over there.
these hags is they never
No,
really
it's just
need
the
a reason.
heat and the
They just do what
contraction
they
of the
want, and
boards.
they make the reason up along the way.
You sure it wasn't because you knew something that they did not want to get out?
That couldn't have been it. I am a man of stature and morals, and this hag simply wanted me to be her plaything. I can't
like a
see
win.
any other reason.
Fair enough.
It might have been that she found me
Pickable.
an important
PG-13.
person and decided to keep me as a treasure to show off to her two sisters.
He does have a nice mustache.
Yeah, he does. I mean, honestly, he's a nice fairy dragon. We'll put
It's
a
gonna
pin
be
in
funny.
that thought. We'll get back to this
You know-
conversation
You know what
later.
the funny part is?
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy watching them carry that cage uphill.
Hey, you leave us alone. We're
As the two
strong.
of you begin huffing this cage up the hill, you notice
Carry most
these
of it.
trees swaying very slightly, these willow trees swaying back and forth. You're at the foot of this hill. Would you like to go up the hill?
Yeah, let's go up the hill.
Yeah.
Let's go find that dang
Would
goblin.
you like to follow the trail?
Yes.
Would
Yeah,
someone like to give me a survival
what
check?
about the
Oh, yeah.
the dude in the cage?
What about the dude in the you mean?
Yeah, does he know the way?
The hairy
Talabar-
Do
gun.
you know the way?
Talabar just knows that there's a hill and there's jingle jangle on it.
It's the hairy gun we should be asking, not
Oh,
the fairy
man.
dragon.
There we go.
So what am I rolling, Andy?
Right, a survival check.
Oh,
We gotta see if you
18.
live.
All right, just a
Would
survival.
anyone like to do anything like does anyone want to address in any way this Aragon that you have held captive, firmly bound in these ropes the entire time?
I thought we
Oh, he's
had
been
him
sitting with
loose.
me.
I thought he was loose.
No,
The
what are you
Aragon-
talking
the
about? He's
Aragon's been
tied up.
the whole
He's
time.
been tied up the whole
This Aragon
time.
has never had
He's
the
been-
opportunity once to be free.
He's super
Well,
fastened.
That we know of.
No. He is tightly bound. I made
remember
sure
that
of that.
check, and it ain't that good. I
Dad,
look
do you
at the
remember last
rabbit and
episode?
say, hey,
You don't know.
you want to help us out with this? Earn your free. We'll let you loose if you want to kind of like just help out and be a hero.
Give me an insight check.
No, Lordy.
But on the roll for the survival, I made 18.
Okay. The trail looks pretty
What
apparent.
was that, an inside
It's
check?
pretty obvious. It's going to
Insight.
be pretty easy to
Insight.
follow this trail. What was that?
It's 11.
No, that's what I rolled.
See, I was trying to let the more intimidating
With an
people.
11,
Yeah.
this Haragon seems to be blushing rather harshly. Not like in a funny ha-ha kind of way, but more of in a I'm really trying to avoid this subject kind of way with an 11.
You embarrassed?
I mean, we do have a barbarian. What is one thing you're typically good at?
The Haragon will tell you, I'm not. Could you guys would probably be better without me? Could I just stay down here?
No.
What's wrong, buddy?
I mean, things are weird out here. I don't know. I mean, it could be bad. Could I just stay
What's
here?
going on with this goblin then that you're so scared to go up there?
Who knows? I'm afraid of heights.
Let's just say.
You're still on the
I don't
ground.
want. I'm just tied up.
Let's just say.
Those trees look scary. It'd be better if I was. I don't know. I'd just be rather be down here. It'd be cool. It's with an 11. He doesn't. The Haragon doesn't really seem like he knows how to help, and he doesn't really want to go up this hill. But he is bound.
He ain't going
He is
anywhere.
bound.
Yeah, he's tied
Yeah.
up.
I mean,
Well,
he can sit at the bottom.
I
Bound.
mean,
yeah.
we can just keep him tied up to the back of the snail.
Yeah.
What? On the back of it. It's not dragging him.
No, he's on the
No,
show.
He's on the
Yeah.
shell, not on the hiney.
Well, you guys said.
No, he said back, not we. Come on now. So what are we
What would
doing
you
this
like to
birthday?
do?
Keep going forward.
Okay, we have one vote to keep going up the trail.
I
So
Let me.
split the party, keep the party going.
I want to go up the hill
We
too.
need to go up.
I'm gonna go up the trail, but I'm gonna look see
Can I
if
use
there's
my
any.
wand of secrets
All right,
to
I
see if
just
there's
rolled
any
for
secret
survival
entrances?
check for like figuring it out. It's
Do it. Okay.
I would like to keep an eye out
23.
for footprints other than just wild game.
23.
Secret holes, secret entrances,
Well, I specifically said
Well, no,
footprints.
that's why I got a wand of secrets.
No, that look.
Oh yeah, you do have one of secrets.
You do notice a twinge towards one of the trees that seems to be swaying back and forth. The wand does kind of pull towards it for some apparent reason. As you do that.
Let's go
I
towards
wanna
the tree.
avoid that one.
You see at least the Genasi moving towards a tree. Would you like to follow anyone at all?
Now, is it off the
With my
path?
survival check.
I mean, it's
kinda
very
give
near
me
the
an
tree.
idea
And it's very
that's
near the
bad.
path. It's just one of the trees that happens to be swaying.
I'm gonna kind of position myself in between him and the snail and make sure I keep an eye on our little Haragon friend.
I think we need to avoid anything that seems out
The
of
wand
place.
is pointing towards the base of the tree, just a little bit off the ground. Actually, no, it pulls like right there towards where the ground meets.
It's already pretty
where the
close to the
roots
ground when
form.
him holding it.
It's very specific points where there's like a cluster of roots that have grown.
Yeah.
It doesn't exactly go into the ground. It's sort of like a little hovel. Give me an investigation check.
11.
As you begin reaching in to, well, you see near this tree, it looks like there's almost like a nest, maybe a hole in the root cluster. Whatever this wand is detecting that could be secret, it seems to be in this hole or hovel or nest. It's up to you whether you would like to try to reach into the nest or no. Reach into the nest.
I'm gonna reach
This
into
is not
this.
you.
You reach in with a natural one. the tree itself goes, "My nuts!" as a large handful of acorns begin grasped underneath the root cluster of this tree as you unexpectedly hear it go, "Oh!" and a swat goes in your direction. I'm going to make a roll. Let's see.
And how's that 12 AC doing for you now?
Oh, that's cocked.
Whoa!
Yeah, this very large branch. You very quickly move out of the way. Oh, my nuts! As you pull back a handful of acorns,
That's acorn.
and this tree expresses itself at you as you have grabbed its acorns that has been placed under there, maybe by a squirrel. You don't know. But you grabbed a large pack of something it didn't want you to grab up on it, and it seems to have been awakened by such grabbing. You did avoid it swiping at you with one of its large branches, but any of you have noticed, these trees ain't exactly trees when you did that. You did grab something that was kind of hidden.
His root.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly open for everyone to see, but boy, you pointed it out and you grabbed a handful of it. What would you like to do as you have a handful of tree nuts in your hand?
Give him back.
I give him his nuts back.
Okay.
Is there anything special?
Sure, make sure there ain't something in there you
Roll
like.
an investigation check.
You're going to investigate his nuts.
It's just like the card all over again.
It's a 5.
That's a handful of acorns.
Oh no.
Give them.
Is he
pour
still
them his
upset?
He
nuts.
is very upset.
Give him his nuts
I go,
back.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to grab your nuts.
Right, you go shoving it back in. Whoa! Whoa! That's the extra. That's okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Just get the.
You seem to be fine at the moment as you give back what you have grabbed a handful of.
His pride joys.
Does
Yes.
again this herringon that has tied up? It says, Can you guys at least stay with me? Ooh, the herringon does not seem to like what is happening right now.
You can stay with us, buddy.
You continue up the trail. Does anyone want to do anything before you begin continuing up this trail?
Austin, no more nut
We can
grabbing.
always try to stealth up the best we can, like be
How we
quiet.
could have stealth a
While
snail.
we're carrying
I
the
know.
cage.
We gotta walk fast, but
Good.
clock, clock, clock.
You
clock.
do
If
realize
somebody's not
snails
grabbing
are
nuts,
typically
he would be
quiet.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting on
So
them.
you guys begin heading up this trail.
Oh no.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
So fortunately, all of these trees have been having very bad rolls for noticing the herringon, but the herringon has also had a very bad roll in like keeping his wits. And he's like, "Listen, guys, before we go any further, please, I do not want to go up there. Look, we did a thing. I'm sorry. It was a few days ago. We did a thing. I'd really like to not go up there.
But we got to have somebody
What?
to offer the tree.
I am going to die. Please.
What?
I mean, if you
Can
want
you
to
put a
stand
blanket over me or something?
I
we can hide you. We
We'll,
can
we'll
take my-
cover him up. He's
take
he's
my.
We'll just put you make you look like a bedroll on the back of the
I mean,
snail.
I can make you unconscious.
I take my cloak, my hooded cloak off, and put it on top,
Okay.
like it's Hank Mick. Since he's
This
on the
guy
back with.
Monk does. Why are you being so nice to him?
Okay, so
'Cause
you
he is
guys-
about to
you
have a
guys
panic
throw
attack.
cloak over this rabbit.
He's right behind me anyway.
And
So.
you see him
on the
pretty
snail.
much as
I'm
soon
on
as
the
his
snail.
throat
He's
his
on the back
throat
of the
goes
snail.
over, he just pretty much slumps and is just perfectly fine with just being carried or dragged or held. This rabbit does not want to be here, and there's a lot of trees that have been very indifferent. And
Violated.
if anyone was to have made a high enough checks, they would have noticed that this rabbit is very happy for that. You find your way to what looks like the entrance of a hill or cave. Oddly enough, the cave entrance itself looks like a keyhole. kind of weird.
What?
Almost as if someone looking for keys
Oh.
have found the place they're looking for. And so as you find yourselves at the entrance to this cave, we'll see what happens next time on the next episode. Self-critical.
Self-critical.
Goodbye.
Bye.